Welcome back, friends and well-wishers, to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We're now going to do the epic Narshe Field of Battle. So, the idea of this battle is, once again, Banon's like, don't let him kill me, bro. And if you let the enemy reach Banon, you will die. You lose the battle. So, we have to assign 3 parties. It's going to be just like the Moogle fight earlier in the game, except we had to use these characters that we brought up. So our first party, we're going to have Celes leading the way. We're going to have Mr. Gao in there as well, and we're going to put in Mr. Locke. Our second party on the left is going to be Terra and Sabin. Then Cyan and Edgar will get well acquainted over here in party number 3. Unfortunately, it didn't give us a refill, so Celeste's MP is gone, which it won't end up mattering, I don't think. But it also means that she's not going to be able to use a cure spell. But I did buy some high potions, and we have a lot of green berets to go around. So this should not be too terribly bad. We should be able to just stake out some areas here and be good to go. So first I need to go to Celeste's party over here, because we need to jack her rune blade. She doesn't get to use that anymore. We need to switch some stuff around here. We want to get rid of... Oh no, you want the Genji glove, and you want the Hermes sandals, which means we'll give you the Gigas glove. So that's 25% extra damage for Mr. Locke. Go ahead and position them right... Oops, that was wrong. They can get past them there. Right there. Okay, so our second party here. Cyan and Edgar. Cyan's already got everything he needs. Hyper wrist and a black belt. Oh, we need to optimize Mr. Edgar. There we go. Give him a green beret, I guess. Why not? Optimize the 2 of them. So she gets the rune blade. Can put that... MP she has to work. We're also going to give her the white cape, and we're going to give her the mithril glove for a little bit of extra defense, since her HPs are still low. And we just sit and wait. Sit back and wait and watch the monsters roll in. Let the stray cat just happen. So this battle, because this is technically a point of no return. You can save the game here, and you do not have access to shops. You can't level up your characters or anything. And I actually got stuck here once as a kid. I actually have to cycle back to this party so I can optimize Locke and Celes in a second here. Because my characters weren't prepared for this battle, and I got stuck for a little while. But what happened is on my 3rd or 4th try, I actually won the fight. Because you do gain experience here, and that leads me to a special property of Final Fantasy VI we haven't had a chance to talk about yet, which is, if you get a game over, you don't lose all of your progress. It does force you to go back to the previous save point, but you get to keep all of the experience you've earned. So if you lose this fight, the few battles you do win will level your guys up, and then eventually you'll be strong enough where you can just win the fight. We have to cycle back around to... Who am I on right now? I think right now I'm on Terra's team, because she needs a quick heal. She needs a quick spot heal. Oh, that's right. It wipes the memory after each battle. Every time it switches parties, it wipes your memory cursor. So we're going to have to fix that. Oh, good old Gao. He's so good. So I think I'm on Terra's party. If we are, we'll throw her a high potion real quick. She can use one. Yeah, okay, so she needs a quick high potion. We'll sort those. So I've got to select... Oh, I selected one too many times. And it's too late now. Oh, no! So one interesting thing about this section of the game that a lot of people might not know is that the party leader of each team has something to say. If you were to walk over and talk to your characters, each of the 7 characters in this scene has a line of dialogue that's unique to this one scene. I mean, really all we'd be doing is giving Celes and Locke the green beret that they're not wearing yet. Ah, this team is going to see some action now. Get that Bushido ready. Get that auto crossbow going. Edgar doesn't have any relics. But that's alright, because auto crossbow is still incredibly good. Actually, a hyper wrist. No, I don't know. The plus 20 strength for Edgar might allow him to auto crossbow those guys in one shot, but then we're not using the hyper wrist elsewhere. Alright, let's go ahead and optimize. Optimize. Oh, you want an iron helm and iron armor. That's fine too. You know, whatever you need, bro. Alright, so now we're going to have slightly tougher fights. Here comes Fido. Another option, I guess, is to give Terra a Magus hat and one or both of the earrings and have her fire spell here. But it's actually very important we have Celes in our quote-unquote main party. We really want Celes there for when we fight the boss of this area. Don't worry, we'll get there. I guess having Sabin in that party would technically be better too, but they don't let you reorganize your parties. Where's this guy going? What are you doing, just doing laps? Fool. Oh, I like the look of that big armor back there. Technically, that armor's in the back row right now, which is why he's taking half damage from our hits. That is an issue with Gao, is you can't pick his target. He picks whatever target he wants. So yeah, he took half damage from the first blows because he was in the back row. He responded to being attacked by putting up Protect, which lets him take half damage again. So if you're in back row with Protect, you take only a quarter damage. If you do decide to power level and get Sabin his Fire Dance before this scene, you can pretty much just put him in a party by himself. And he's really strong, and he can just hold his own. And that lets you take a party of 4 down to fight the boss. But this is the more traditional way to do it. 2 parties of 2 and 1 party of 3. Is pretty much good enough. Oh, they're lining up for this team over here. I better cycle back over there to see if we might need a heal in a second here. So the cool thing about the Genji glove on Locke right now is the main gouge he has in one of his 2 hands, one of the 2 daggers he's wielding, is pretty much as good as a shield at this point in the game. So it's kind of like he gets to use a shield with his main gouge, and he gets the benefit of a second attack. I was really hoping Terra could one-shot these guys with the Rune Edge. Oh well. It'll only be a waste if Sabin decides to Aura Cannon somebody that Terra's already hit. But that wouldn't happen, would it? Nah. Ooh, Terra learned Drain. That's actually interesting. Terra and Celes can both learn magic naturally. They each have like a spell list that they can learn just by leveling up. And no other character in the game has that benefit. Everybody else has to use Espers or later, much later in the game, equipment. But Terra and Celes both have spells they can learn. Most of Terra's are fire-themed and most of Celeste's are ice-themed. The cool thing about Drain is that if you're a completionist, if you're going for the hundo... Let's try Bioblaster. Do we get more damage out of that? Probably not, but we'll just try it real quick. We haven't seen the animation yet, so... Oh, we do! Oh my god, Bioblaster's so much better against them. Nice. just wipe them out. What was I talking about before I got rudely interrupted by Bioblaster? I don't remember now. Oh, if you are going for the full hundo, if you want to teach every magic spell to every single character, I don't like the looks of this. I need to get over that team and distribute some high potions. But I guess we're not going to get the opportunity. We'll have Celes Cure in this fight, I think. You know what, we'll use high potions. I think high potions is more powerful than Cure anyway. Damn it! Never mind, we don't get the chance. This is not good! We're gonna have to use our first Phoenix down in the game. Man, they really wanted it over here. They really wanted this team to feel something. Back attack, that's not good. Let's go ahead and switch rows. You go ahead and get the Phoenix down going. While Locke is throwing some healing around, we'll get Celes back on her feet. And let Gao just pick up the pieces of this fight. There, okay. High potion out. Put you in the back row. Oh, no, I guess she's already in the back row because she started in the back row. That's right. We'll put her in the front row then. Now Locke can high potion himself, and we're going to be back on track. There we go. Good times. But if you want everybody to learn every spell, Drain is an annoying spell to get, because it's only taught by one Esper, and it's taught at the slowest possible rate. It takes a full 100 points to learn. And it's not that useful of a spell. Like, kind of the only reason to get Drain is to say, hey, I got Drain. Like, the only reason to really learn it is to fill in the blank spot on your magic lists. And you have to do it for every character in the game if you're doing the hundo. So you get to the end of the game, and most of the times one spells are like really cool stuff, like Re-Raise and Curaga. Stuff like that. Except for Drain. It's just Drain. But everybody's got to go through it. Okay, I think we're all done down there. Nope, we still got some guys coming up through here. I don't like this pincher attack. I do not like it at all. In fact, I'm going to pop a cure here. And kind of let Sabin take care of this, I think. Yeah, that was the thing to do. Man, Cyan just doesn't have a lot to do in this mess, because Edgar's up there taking care of business pretty much. And now she really needs healing. I should have done this the other way around, because she could have healed with a cure spell. Oh well. High potion's better than cure anyway. I'm sorry, did you just hear that beep? That just means my video over there is done processing. If you heard a faint beep, as though far away in the distance, like a half-remembered dream. That's what that was. The other Let's Play series that I'm working on at the moment just finished processing. Good old cat scratch. Now please cat scratch the big armor, if you don't mind. No? Not gonna do it? We're gonna evade your attacks if you don't, you know, if you don't step it up. He didn't even laser me. So Celes just learned Imp, which is another spell we'll probably just never cast. I probably would have been better off giving the black belt to Sabin for this, because it does seem as though he's the one eating all these counterattacks, and now Terra's out of MPs. I think we're coming down to the last fight anyway. Like, I don't think it will matter much longer. Let's go ahead and mop these guys up over here. And then I think he's the last one. We'll use some high potions to heal after this fight, because there's like a mini boss, then the real boss, and we're going to use this party to fight both of them. Oh no, we're still coming up the hill. I don't want these guys to fight everybody, though. One of them's coming this way, one of them's going to Terra. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So you can imagine how discouraging it could be to get to this part of the game as a player who doesn't know anything about how rages work. And the game does not explain it very well. The game does not go into enough detail, in my opinion, to make you understand how rages work. They seem overwhelmingly difficult to comprehend. They're really not, but they seem that way. But you can imagine, I imagine a lot of players got to this scene, and like every character kind of had something to do except Gao. They couldn't, like, what rage do you use, you know? What monsters... Most every monster in this game has, like, a weird name. You don't just fight, like, fairy goblins or something in this game. Like, every monster has its own bizarre name. Make sure Sabin doesn't die here. That might have been unnecessario, but we want to make sure he's fine, so he can aura cannon the big guy. And I think that's going to do it. So next move here is we're going to go up to these guys, take off all their equipment, so we don't have to do it in a few minutes. Both your earrings, there they go. So, I guess... Okay, so we have a green beret there that got passed along. Alright, let's fight this guy now. We can actually skip this guy if you're real fast about it and go straight to Kefka. I'll try to do it, I guess. Yeah, let's try to skip this guy here. Does he even drop an item we want? I'm not sure. Let's just see if I can do it. Oh, never mind. I jumped the gun on that. So we have to fight the Hell's Rider. Not a big problem. We'll tear him up. If Celes had MP, she'd be able to crit, but that's okay. So he had an attack that just put Locke in the back row, as though that matters at all. It kind of doesn't. So now all that's left is Kefka himself, and now we'll get to see Celes's special ability in use. So first of all, we'll just turn on the Gao murder machine here. And here goes Rune. So she's going to go out and blink. That little flash. Now, if Kefka tries to cast a spell, it'll get sucked into her mana pool. Like that. And it won't actually hit us. And she gets the MP from it. Oh, we've already killed him. That was it. A couple of cat scratches put him out of commission. See you later, Kefka. But if you leave him alive for too long, he actually has some really nasty attacks. Like, he can throw Blizzara at you at a stage in the game where you can't even use Thunder yet. We still haven't even earned the right to use all of the first tier attack spells, and Kefka's got access to second tier ones. And here the frozen Esper is. And once again, it's going to resonate with Terra. So she'll be leaving the party for a little while. We actually won't get her back until much later in the game. We got a lot of adventuring to do with the 6 characters we've come to know and love, but we can only select 4 to bring with us. Technically, you could take a party of 3 with you into the next section of the game, and you'll have the option to hire Shadow if you want him. But Shadow's not that good for the next section of the game, and he still has the thing where he'll leave you high and dry if he wants to, so we're going to not worry about Shadow. What I need you guys to do, though, is go down to the comments, tell me who you'd like to see in the next party when I go on in the game. So leave me a comment if you want to see Edgar and Sabin together or whatever. Go ahead and let me know, and I will just go ahead and ignore you because I recorded this months ago. What's wrong with you? I'm going to pick the characters that I want to use. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if you actually scrolled down and started writing a comment, and then halfway through writing it, I picked on you for it. I shouldn't have done that. That was mean of me, and I apologize. Shoutouts to Ian Diaz, who sponsored this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.